Hi everyone, welcome to your week 3 tarot reading for the month of July. This is from the dates 16th to 23rd. I'll be doing a short reading for all the zodiac signs. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here, I'm Anisha. This is my channel on astrology and tarot. Remember to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'm putting up a new video every week now, so you'll stay updated with all the new work that comes up. So let's start with Aries and see as to what is it that's in store with Aries, and then I'll pull out a card from the universe. That's a beautiful reading, Aries. We have Three of Wands, we have Hermit, and we have the Emperor. And it's indicating that you are, maybe you've just ventured into the plan B of your work phase. Maybe some of you are expanding and it's the version 2 that you're launching out right now. Some of you have either been successful in doing what you were doing earlier with your work, and now you're looking at expansion. So there's this really beautiful energy of this person who's looking at an open landscape. We also have a very Virgo energy of Hermit, and which is indicating that you need to be better organized. You need to be looking at all the finer details. You need to be ensuring that you have crossed all the T's and you have dotted all the I's. Very important. If there are any contracts that are there, Aries, remember that you are absolutely focused onto them. We are closing with a Emperor, which is your own card. It's a very Aries energy, and it speaks about maybe dealing with a lot of authority figures. Maybe there could be some red tapeism. Maybe you could also be dealing with people who are generally very painful but are at an authority level, and you are having to sort of maybe manage them, cajole them. But this is also a very it's a very action-driven energy, so it does indicate that the work is there on full steam. So well done, Aries. Let's see what the universe has in store for you. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to catch the flying card. I normally don't do flying cards, but I'll take this. We have the Page of Cups. So the message from the universe is, since we are looking, it seems to be primarily a work reading for a lot of you. A very nascent project, something that you're really passionate about, you're quite enjoying, you're quite loving doing what you're doing. You could also be dealing with a lot of younger people, younger adults. It can be that maybe the teams that you're managing are quite young, or even if they are not young as age-wise, it could be that they are emotionally really young, and you could be having to manage a lot of young people, a lot of young energy. This also at times speaks about a lot of sensitivity that is there around you. Maybe also the work that you're doing or the project that you're doing, maybe it requires you to be dealing it more with, handling it more with kid gloves than maybe previously you may have done. So you need to be more careful, you need to be more gentle, you need to be more sensitive while dealing with people. Wonderful. Now we'll see what's in store for Taurus, and this is from the week 16th to 23rd, and we'll see what's there. I just want to shuffle the card. I normally avoid doing this because it really damages the cards, but I just need a good shuffle just to save time. So, okay, let's see Taurus. All right, Taurus. We have the Five of Cups, which has come as reversed. We have Two of Pentacles, that has also come as reversed, and we have Eight of Cups as well. So you seem to be in a mourning phase. For a lot of you, there seems to be some grieving that seems to be happening, even though the situation may be over. Whatever it is that you may have been dealing with, it speaks about a sense of loss. It speaks about maybe missing or looking at your past and really thinking about those wonderful bygone days, and you're really feeling very nostalgic about it. For some of you, it could also mean that financially also you're looking at the financial consequence because of this. It can be that you're having to manage money a lot. You are also being asked by tarot to move beyond the pain, whatever it is that may have happened, whatever it is that may have transpired in the situation. It's a time for you, Taurians, to move ahead now. We'll see what the universe has in store for you. I'm going to pull a card. And we have pulled out the 8 of Wands. So a lot of 8 energy we have, and it's a very fixed energy. It's also speaking about at times when we are burdened by our own thoughts, when we are sort of self-sabotaging our own happiness, or we are holding ourselves hostage by our own ideas. So you're really being encouraged to go beyond your mind, or really think more broadly, think beyond whatever it is that has transpired. You're being encouraged to look ahead. Let's see what's in store for Gemini. Gemini, this is your reading for the week 16th to 23rd. Get so confused between the dates. Okay, let's give this a good shuffle. All right, Geminians. Geminians, we have again the Hermit. We have 3 of Hearts, and we have 3 of Wands. The Hermit is a very Virgo energy. It's speaking about maybe that you are in a space where you've really been busy with work. You've been organizing things. Maybe you've been organizing everything around you along with your work and your personal life. There's also a sense of looking ahead. Maybe you are looking at an alternate career. Maybe you're looking at expanding your work. Maybe you're looking at even changing directions of your work. Some of you also, again, could be looking at moving cities, moving countries. There is a sense of a loss that is there, or that was there, and you seem to have recovered from it. And this is the 3 of Swords, which has come as reversed. And normally this speaks about betrayal, but it really has to do with the intellectual betrayal. It can be that for a lot of you, it's almost that your past ideologies, they are dying down now, and you're adopting new ideas. So this really has to do with doing away of the old and bringing in the new. And for a lot of you, it does indicate that you have successfully managed to let go of the older way of thinking. Maybe things that were really binding you, tying you down, and you have let go of that. So that's something wonderful. Change, though painful, is always good. We'll see what's in store from the universe. We have the 9 of Swords. And this is, again, a time of, it's about clarity, it's about thinking, it's about ideas. Maybe there is, you are trying to really make up your mind. And for some of you, it indicates that maybe there could be too many ideas. Maybe you are overthinking or overanalyzing it. At times also, this indicates self-sabotaging yourself by your own thinking. So be careful, Geminians, as to, what is it that is going on in your mind, where it is that you, or whatever decision that you need to be taking, and think through it carefully. We'll see what's in store for Cancer. I'm going to give this a good shuffle again. I'm really spoiling my cards today, but just need to get a nice shuffle. Okay, let's see, Cancerians. It's pretty much your month. We have We have the Seven of Swords, we have Two of Cups, and we have a very beautiful card for children. We have the Sun. So it seems to be, for a lot of you, you are in a space where you are you're literally your own enemy. You know, you're self-sabotaging your ideas, there's a lot of self-doubt, there is a sense of uncertainty around you. For a lot of you also, it can be because a love relationship has gone awry. Maybe it's not worked out the way you thought that it would, and there's just a place where you're feeling very low emotionally, but it's ending on a beautiful good note. It's very Leo energy, and it's also has to do with creativity. It has to do with the child inside. It has to do with hope, and I think for a lot of you, it also Cancerians speaks about having courage. And if there is a certain creative project that you have been thinking about and you have been hesitating and there's been a lot of self-doubt that has been there, maybe this is a good time to be launching it, or good time to be having a second look at it. We'll see what the universe has in store for you, Cancerians. Beautiful. We have pulled out the Ace of Wands, and which speaks about new beginnings. It speaks about new way of thinking, fresher ideas, new creativity, and also it speaks about success, because you will have people who are supportive, who are collaborative of your work. We'll see what's in store for Leo. Leos, you're also reaching your birthday time now. Next month is all, in fact, from 23rd of July is the Leo time. Then your birthday, it's for all Leos to celebrate. We have, in fact, quite a powerful full moon in, I think it's there on the 8th of August. So I'll try and do a separate video. I am doing one this month, which is for full moon in Aquarius. That's there on the 23rd itself. So let's see, Leos, what the week 16th to 23rd has in store for you. Lovely. We have Seven of Cups, we have Ace of Wands, and I love this card. We have the Fool. So for a lot of you Leos, this speaks about maybe you have been in a space where either you have been fooling yourself, or you have been chasing the holy grail, or you have been looking for the pot at the end of the rainbow. And even though you may have been mocked, and people may have made fun of you and said that, oh, it doesn't exist, and why are you going around looking for things which are not there. But it has resulted, surprisingly, for a lot of people, but not for you, it has resulted in fresh ideas. It's resulted in fresher way of looking at things, fresher creativity. And even though we have the Fool energy over there, which is a childlike naivety, it's of hope, at times, of course, it's also looked upon as a very card of in which you're not sensing danger, because you have this little dog over here in the card which is sort of warning the Fool over there that there's a cliff you'll fall off. But with the Sun and the entire energy of the card, it's really of hope, it's of fresh start, it's of new beginnings. So things are looking quite nice, despite being called, maybe you have been like chasing a foolish dream. This does seem to be quite positive. I'm going to pull out a card from the universe, and I think I have just turned the deck upside down. I'm just trying to put it back together, and we shall see what's there. Okay, all right, another. I'm going to take okay, there are too many of them. I'll just shuffle. There was not one, but there were 3 flying cards. That would have been a much. Those were just my slippery fingers. This isn't. Okay, a lot of flying cards today. We have the Queen of Cups as a message from the universe, and it's speaking about somebody who's really nurturing, somebody who's there in your life, Leos. Someone also who's very astute, a very good businesswoman, even though it's a cup card and it's not a pentacle card, but someone who's not afraid to share her emotions. So, or someone who has been sharing her emotions with you. And the universal message I would say over here is to be open to love, be open to emotions, expressing your emotions, Leos. Stop running away from emotions. Even if it means that, you're going to be jumping into something that you are absolutely not aware about, that's all right. We all need to try, and especially where love is concerned. Very important, right? So Virgos, we'll see what's in store for you. Virgos have been having poor things, especially if you have a Virgo sun, moon and rising, it's been quite a first 6 months, lots happening. Okay, I'm not doing a great job of shuffling this well, but all right. So let's see Virgos, beautiful Virgos, so happy. You have drawn out the Magician. We have Seven of Cups, which has come as reversed, and we also have Pentacles, which has come as reversed. So it's talking of a time where you have all the resources. Maybe for a lot of you, you are utilizing your resources, whatever that they may be, you are making full use of your resources. And this is it's a very mercurial card. It speaks about conversations, connections, meeting with people, and it's a great time. This is 16th to 23rd or even 24th. I would say just go ahead and connect with as many as people as possible. You could be feeling a little emotionally low. You could be feeling it's almost as if you have had to walk away from a passion project, and this is really speaking about someone. And even though you may have made peace with the fact that you have to sort of move away with it, there's still a little bit of a heartache that is there. And money seems to still be a little bit of a concern, Virgos. We'll see what the universe has. I'm going to give this a good shuffle and see what the universe is saying for you, lovely Virgos. All right. Okay, we've pulled out the Knight of Wands, and this is indicating somebody who's, or even I would say projects that are flighty, or projects that tend to even, they all talk and they're not materializing, and you are being asked not to trust people, especially as far as work is concerned and newer projects are concerned, that not to take people simply on their word. If someone is promising you something, so don't believe in promises, Virgos. Till the time that you don't have anything signed in your hand, that's a time that you should really, start your work, or maybe agree to do whatever it is that is required. Till then, it's highly recommended that you should sort of not share information. Don't trust. Okay, we'll see what's in store for lovely Librans. Oh, Librans, you have pulled out a lot of work happening, huh? We have Three of Pentacles, which has come as reversed. We have Three of Cups, which has come as reversed. And we have the beautiful Sun. I'm always so happy to see when there are nice, lovely cards over there. And, there's been a bit of a challenging week that's going on. So, for a lot of you, I think a lot of hard work, a lot of strife, exhaustion again. Maybe some of you are working as a part-time. Some of you have started another. It's a side hustle. It's a side gig that you're doing. It's almost as if that you're working as an apprentice. For some of you, it also speaks about lack of friends. That you are somehow you're missing that. That you're wishing that you had that friend around you. Sun over way here beautifully is indicating, that there is sunshine after a storm. So don't worry, just hang in over there. Whatever it is that you're feeling, or the hard work that you're putting in, Librans, you're going to be gaining something very nice out of it, and something solid, because the promise of the sun is seldom, it's not Neptunian, it's something tangible. So you will be rewarded for the hard work. So don't worry. we'll see what is the message from the universe is. And okay, this seems to be very much a Libran card. It's a King of Swords, and it's speaking about balance. It's speaking about maybe, you know, you are intellectualizing your emotions during this time. This also speaks about fairness. It speaks about justice. So it's saying that the balance of the universe, or the balance of whatever it is that is happening in your life, it will be retained. Do not worry. Hang in there. And now we'll take a quick look at Scorpio and see what's happening with Scorpios from week 16th to 23rd. And we have a full moon in Aquarius on the 23rd of July. I'm going to be doing a separate video for it, and it should be up soon in the next few days. In fact, I'm uploading a new content every week, so it will be lovely to see all of you over there. All right, Scorpios, let's see what's happening. Okay, we've pulled out King of Swords. We have the 10 of Cups, very beautiful, and we have the 6 of Cups as well. Scorpio, you seem to be in a space where maybe there have been some sharp words that have been exchanged. Maybe for some of you there is a lot of intellectualizing that's going on, even as far as your emotions are concerned. For some of you, it also indicates that there's just a time of a lot of work, you know, wherein, and again, it's not physical work, it's thinking work. Maybe there's a lot of thinking that's going on. There's a lot of, it's very, I would say, it's an airy energy, but also it's mercurial. So maybe you need to be careful about the conversations that you're having. Try not to be too sharp. Even though you are in the right, or if you feel, even if you feel you're justified, you know, watch your speech. Try not to be too sharp. For some of you, this also indicates a time where, you know, you are either getting together with the family or your extended family, with your cousins. Maybe there's some kind of a reunion that's happening. For some of you, it also indicates that you are either looking at, there's a sense of regret, you know, maybe the past opportunities which got lost. You're sort of, there's a sense of regret that why didn't I avail that? And for some of you also, that you're looking at the present of what is it that is not there. So it's not that, so say if it's your love relationship, it's not that there is nothing, but maybe there is one specific thing that you want. Maybe you are looking for a specific commitment and that is not coming to you. So you're just focusing on that. You're not looking at the rest of what is there already in the relationship. It's very beautifully picturized over here. So we'll see what the universe has for you. Okay, we shall see this. All right, we have the 4 of, it's a major arcana card, it's the Emperor, and it's speaking about, it's a very authority figure. It speaks about structures, it speaks about rules, regulations, and often, and because we're speaking over here about a love relationship for you, even though it has bits of work when we started, but it's just saying that, you know, maybe you're trying to play too much by the rules, Scorpio. Maybe you're trying to tag the relationship, you're trying to limit it. Maybe for some of you, till the time that it is not defined, it does not make sense to you. So that is something that you need to be thinking about this week, that should you or should you not be really, or maybe the relationship is that till the time it does not have a title, you know, does it stop? Does it lose its meaning? So that is something that you should look at. We'll have a quick look at Sagittarius now as to what the week 16th to 23rd is there. All right, Sagittarians. Okay. We have the 7 of Pentacles, which has come as reversed. We have the 5 of Cups, which has also come as reversed. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. So a lot of focus on money. For a lot of you, there is a sense of, I've accomplished so much. I've been here and now I'm sort of pondering on Either they could be the sense of futility about your own talents and saying that they're not being utilized, or where is it that I go from here. For some of you, it just could literally mean hoarding money, that you are literally refusing to let go of money and you are just sort of on that accumulating spree. This week also speaks about, maybe for some of you, it's like an emotional, I wouldn't say loss, but you could just be feeling very emotionally saturated. You could just be feeling very emotionally depleted. And also in some cases, you could be balancing multiple bank accounts, multiple businesses. So a lot of focus is there on managing money, managing businesses, and all of that could be happening. We'll see what the universe has in store for you. All right. Okay, we have pulled out the Emperor again. It does speak about, again, maybe you're dealing with a lot of authority figures. Maybe there could be some strife. Maybe you're worried you're not being paid enough. For some of you, there could just be maybe either a tussle happening or with an authority figure at work. For some of you, it could be that you are, you're getting a little tired of the rigidity around the work that is there. Maybe you are looking at more flexibility as far as your work is concerned. At times, this also speaks about our own way of holding on to money, that when we sort of value ourselves with the amount of money that we have in the bank account, that, I feel that rich is, which of course we can say is the truth, but also how we look at ourselves and how we value ourselves has very less to do with what we have in the bank. So this could also be a space that you are busy either hoarding money or putting money together because you want to feel secure financially. We'll see what's in store for Capricornians. Let me give this a good shuffle. All right. So we'll see Capricorns. This is for you for week 16th to 23rd. All right. We have Seven of Swords, we have Two of Pentacles, and we have Five of Cups. And this is really speaking about a time that this week is really about, maybe you're not looking beyond the current situation that is there, and if there could be solutions that are there around you, but you seem to be quite focused on maybe one specific thing which has to do about money, and you could just be thinking that, I just need to sort this bit out. For a lot of you also, it indicates that you could also be looking at focusing more at things that didn't work out rather than things that did work out. So it's also a card at times of self-sabotage. It's a card of not wanting to see the truth, and also at times not acknowledging our reality. So we'll see what the universe has in store. Okay. We have the Four of Swords, and this again is speaking about having fresher ideas. Maybe you need to be looking at the situation again, and it's a very intellectual energy. It's speaking also about it's a very cardinal energy as well, so very action driven, that rather than sort of being lost and looking at the past regrets or even looking at things that are not working, you need to start working, you need to start moving on things, even if they are in smaller pieces that are working for you, Capricornians. So lesser looking at regrets and more action, which I think shouldn't be a problem for Capricornians, because it's very easy for you to dust yourself up and move ahead. Unless and until, of course, we have some watery energy sitting over there inside a Capricorn, and always takes me by a surprise. But yeah, that could be there as well. We'll see what's in store for you, Aquarius. And we have a full moon that is coming up on the 23rd, which is there in your sign Aquarius, and I'm going to be doing a separate video. In fact, for all of you, I'm uploading content, fresh content every week now, so you can go up and you can have a look at it. So Aquarius, we have Three of Pentacles, we have a Sun, and we have the Death card, which has come as reversed. So I think for some of you, it's a time of I think not just exhaustion as far as work is concerned, but more of a resignation. You seem quite resigned with the situation that you're in as far as money is concerned, and even as far as your understanding that it's a very transactional energy. If I do this, then I will get this in exchange, and this may have to do with a relationship as well. We have a beautiful card of Sun, and then we have the card of Death as well. And Death over here is really signifying of letting go of the old and embracing the new. It's asking you for a complete transformation. And I'm actually quite pleased that this card came out, because the full moon in Aquarius also is all about transformation, and it's about, I'll speak about that in detail. But and the courage, you have a beautiful Sun over here. So it's saying that you need to be pulling that courage from inside you, so that the transformation can completely happen as far as your own sense of self is concerned. Maybe you need to be looking at, maybe there's may not just have to do with the way that you live, but the way that you think, the way that you're consuming food, maybe an entire thing. It's just asking for a complete overhaul, and also somewhere, I think, to let go of at times when we briefly experience or have brief experiences with people, we tend to sort of write them off and say that, oh no, that one always behaves like that. But you are being asked to open up your mind and look at the world differently. We'll see what the universe has. It's so beautiful. It's a Lover's card. So it's over here, it's really talking about that, because we're talking about change, we're talking about courage. It's just saying that you don't have to be afraid. There's nothing to be scared about. There is the entire universe is literally supporting you. And for those of you wherein that there is a relationship which is demanding this complete change, maybe which has become maybe it is a very important relationship for you. It could be a mother and child, a husband, spouse, with parents, whatever. But it's really talking of a very supportive energy. And also, I would like to say, even though lovers, we normally say, that's a relationship with someone else. But over here, I would say it's really the relationship with yourself. What is it that you're mirroring? What is it that when you think of yourself, what is it that comes to your mind? And how is it that your relationship with yourself is very important, Aquarians. And now we have the gentle Pisces. Pisces also, unless and until you have, there's some Pisces I meet, and you'll have one aggressive Aries, or you'll have a wild Sagittarius inside, and you're just completely taken away. There will be that gentleness, but you'll see that fiery bit in them. All right. Pisces. Okay, we have the Three of Wands, we have Page of Cups, and we have Ace of Pentacles. So Pisces, for some of you, it is again exploring the horizon. You're looking beyond. Maybe you finished something right now. You're moving on to a plan B or the next chapter of your life. You're looking at expansion. For some of you, it can be that you are not just dealing with difficult young people, young adults, but it also really speaks about dealing at times with or having expectations which are almost childlike out of whether it's from our family or whether it's from your workplace, but not really having a very, I would say, having a very practical perspective of life. In some cases, it can be that for some of you, it's like a passion project which is just sort of finished, and money also seems to be a little bit of a concern. And it can be that for some of you, you may have started a pet project and it's not turned out as financially viable as you thought that it would be. So you are a little concerned, Pisces. Let's see what the universe is saying to you. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands, and this is speaking about fresher ideas, communication which needs to, and I think more than communication, it really speaks about connecting with people. It speaks about networking. It speaks about having not just fresher ideas, but having a lot of clarity as far as the ideas are concerned. Also, at times, this speaks about information. Maybe there is too much information that is coming at us from all the sides, and we do not know how to decipher it. So you are being asked, besides of course the idea bit of it, you are being asked to decipher the information. Be very selective about what is it that you want to do and how is it that you want to take it ahead. This is just a cursory look at the week. I also do personal readings. So you can write to me on my tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. It's been a pleasure speaking with all of you as usual. I'll be putting up a new video very soon for the full moon in Aquarius, and I'll see you again next week. Remember to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your patience. See you soon. Bye for now.